In the book of John, Jesus prays. Not the first time Jesus prays, obviously, but a prayer worth note. He's praying out loud, understanding that people are listening to him. Some are his disciples, some probably perhaps for the first time have heard him pray. But it's what he says that captures my attention and I hope grabs yours. Because in the prayer he says, God, I hope that they, meaning the people that are listening, know each other like you and I know each other. And you can only imagine how well God and Jesus knew each other, right? Got it. Well, here's the lesson. Here's our life's work. It's relational theology at its best. It's understanding that we, you and I, need to be close in a relationship, the same way Jesus and God were. Now, it's easy to do that among those people in our inner circle, our family and some of our close friends. But wandering outside that zone into relationalville is difficult. I often talk about it's the difference between giving a homeless guy on the corner with the sign that says, yo, we'll work or whatever for food or money. It's the difference between giving that guy $1 or taking that guy to lunch. One appeases the guy real quick with money. You can feel good about yourself, drive away. I helped the person, yada, yada, yada. The second one, you enter a relationship. You actually take something away from you. Your time, your energy, and who else knows, like your safety and your security. But that's where that's where God the Father wants us relationally with one another. Now, I'm not saying make your life about strangers, although Di and I, about 9 years ago, made our life about strangers by adopting 3 into our family. And we had to learn to love them. We literally had to learn to love our adopted kids. You think the minute that you would see them, you'd fall in love, everything would be happy, and, you know, cookies and candy later, and life is great. Not so much. You learn to love people outside your circle, but you intentionally go outside your circle. And that's what Jesus is asking us. And that's what our life's work is. To really understand relationally that we understand God, his love for us. And then that love washes into the world like butter on toast, my people, like butter on toast. We need to, as much as we possibly can, be open to the idea that we won't be safe, right? That our time will vanish from us at times. Selflessness inside of relationality with everybody around us. That's our life's work. To truly envelop the idea that God the Father and Jesus want such an intimate connection between us that love is what comes out of us all. Your life's work. So in practice, what does it look like? I'm not asking everybody to go grab a homeless person and take them to Burger King, although perhaps maybe a little upscale restaurant would be more fitting. What I am asking you to is literally or figuratively understand the principle. The principle is it's easy to love inside of our own little community, and man, does it take something out of us when we reach outside of it. Now, just like Di and I, we had no idea what we were doing when we adopted 3 kids. No clue. In fact, still don't today. But we came to understand that we had to learn to love, and in that learning to love, it would be unselfish. It would be the epitome of like laying ourselves down. And at times it has sucked. And other times it has filled us with so much joy and understanding of who God is that, man, I'm telling you right now, words don't do it justice. They can't. But perhaps that was what Jesus was doing on his knees that day when he asked God the Father, or when he told God the Father his sentiment. Man, I hope they know each other like you and I know each other. Because Jesus understood how much love and how much filling and understanding, oh, and by the way, pain that relationship caused. So that's your life's work. In practice, go out, reach beyond your community, do what you can to share his love. I'm J.R. Mann. I'm a spiritual director. I teach your life's work.